Well said. Any questions for myself or any of my colleagues?
So you're hearing a lot of people talk about the IJC and Plan 2014. They feel that this is to blame. What can be done? You talked about preparing so that stuff like this doesn't happen. What can be done to prepare to prevent this from happening next year?
Yeah, look, I think it works on two separate planes, right? Number one, we're going to do everything that we can do ourselves to alleviate the damage and be ready. New Yorkers from one end to the other are all coming together, and the state's going to make sure we do what we need to do and we have the support. On the second plane, I have sent one of the nastiest letters I've ever sent. Well, I sent a nasty letter to Joe once, but that was besides that one. There's no doubt but that the IJC blew it. I mean, they blew it. I mean, I don't even see how you can debate that, right? And I understand they have a lot of concerns that they have to deal with, and they're dealing with Canada and Montreal and St. Lawrence. I represent the people of the state of New York. And the people of the state of New York are getting the short end of the stick, right? And their homes are getting flooded. And my job is very simple. I've said to the federal government, I don't believe the federal government's appointees are doing enough to defend the United States and defend New York. I think the IJC has made a series of blunders. I don't buy their current rationale that they can't lower the lake because they're going to cause navigational issues for shipping. This can't go on. And I think their methodology was flawed to begin with, but they're doing tremendous damage. It has to stop, and it has to stop now. Well, let's take questions from the press, and then we'll talk whoever. Any other questions? Any other questions? All right.
Sorry, of the $7 million that you're making available for residents, I know the Virgil filter here was talked about the need for new boulders for break balls. Is money available for that kind of use?
We have first, we're appealing to the IJC on the larger issue of releasing water. Number two, we sent a letter to the Army Corps of Engineers. We need their help. We need their help immediately. They would be the agency that would bring in boulders that would be suitable to create a breakwater. The Commissioner of the Department of Environmental Conservation is here, Basil Sagos. He's been talking to the Army Corps of Engineers, but they are the ones who would have to bring in those boulders, and we're going to do everything we can to get them to respond and get them to respond as quickly as possible.